Whispers from beyond. If you've ever lived somewhere long enough, you start to notice the rhythms of the night, the creaks, the silence, the neighbor's dog barking at midnight like clockwork. But tonight, just as I was about to drift off, the usual sharp bark was replaced by a soft, desperate whimpering right outside my door. At first, I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, but the scratching grew frantic, almost pleading. Something about the sound made my skin crawl, but curiosity got the better of me. I cracked the door open, and there was Max, my neighbor's old German Shepherd, trembling as if he'd seen a ghost. He slipped inside the moment I opened the door, pressing himself against my legs. It was strange, Max never came near me, not even during the day. I was about to close the door when I heard it, a voice, low and shaky, coming from right behind me. "Please, I'm so cold. Let me in." My heart leapt into my throat because the voice was unmistakable. It was my mother's voice. But my mother had died last spring, and I lived alone now. I spun around, but there was only Max, staring up at me with wide, pleading eyes. I felt trapped between terror and disbelief, the sound of my mother's voice echoing again. This time from Max's mouth, lips barely moving. "Don't let it find me," it whispered, the words slurred and desperate. Max cowered, his body pressed flat against the floor. I wanted to run, to scream, but my feet wouldn't move. The air felt thick and wrong, heavy with something I couldn't name. I remembered the stories my grandmother used to tell, about things that wear familiar faces, things that slip between worlds when the night is just right. Suddenly, a sharp, guttural growl rattled the darkness outside, followed by a scraping sound along the siding of my house. The dog, whatever it was now, looked at me with my mother's pleading eyes and whimpered, "Don't answer if it knocks." I slammed the door shut, heart pounding, listening as something heavy circled the house. I never saw Max, or whatever had become of him, again after that night, but sometimes, just before midnight, I still hear my mother's voice whispering from the darkness, begging me not to open the door.